says go, my heart says stay, my guts say run, 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 run away, yeah. But I can't listen to them, 'cause that's all they ever say. And I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, no, 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 no.
Freudian psychoanalysis is a treatment in which the analysand verbalizes thoughts, including free associations, fantasies, and dreams, from which the analyst formulates the unconscious conflicts causing the patient's symptoms and character problems, and interprets them for the patient to create insight for resolution of the problems. Although Freud's first case analysis, Dora, only lasted 11 weeks, after which she rejected him, Freud was able to discover the concept of transference. Come in, please.
Good morning, Dr. Freud.
Good morning, Dora.
It's rather cloudy outside today.
Now let us begin in our usual way. Let your mind relax and begin your free associations by speaking about whatever comes to your mind without censorship.
Well, that is easy, because I know what I would like to talk about. I am depressed because I am angry with everyone in my life today. I am especially angry with my mother and my father. I told my mother about something that happened at the lake with Hare. I told her that he made inappropriate advances to me, and he said that he got nothing from his wife. Mother said she would speak with father, and father said he would speak with Hare and get to the bottom of the matter. He came back and told me that Hare said that I was imagining things because I was preoccupied with sexual matters. He said that Frau said this was the case because I had read The Physiology of Love, and therefore I had an overactive imagination in the sexual area. I am so angry with my father for believing Hare and not me. At this point in time, I am just upset and angry with everyone in my life.
I suspect, Dora, that you secretly desire Herr K because your earlier desires for your father have reactivated your desire for Herr K. You have hysterical symptoms which represent a conversion away from your desires.
That is so ridiculous. This is why I hate doctors. They never listen to anything that I have to say.
Your coughing, your asthma, and even your anger at Herr K are symptoms that represent your real feelings about him. You are in love with him and regret his absence. Your anger over his comment that I get nothing from my wife is really a conversion in which you act out the opposite of anger, and it really means that you wish to make a better wife for him. Your libidinal desires are frustrated. Dora, this is a multi-layered analysis, and psychoanalysis will unravel all of these layers for you. All of your symptoms are more complex because the source of your problem begins in childhood. We call this early pre-Oedipal history. The constant irritation in your throat is a substitute for early feelings related to rashes, which were the result of your bedwetting at the age of 6. In fact, the bedwetting that you told me about, as well as your asthma, are symptoms of an earlier time where you felt ashamed of masturbation, where you were stimulating yourself autoerotically.
I will fight you on what you are saying, Dr. Freud. It is so ridiculous. I think the adults in my life are completely out of line. And I cannot understand why you will not believe me.
Dora, every child goes through developmental stages of sexual desires, which I have named: the oral, the anal, the phallic, or the Oedipal, and the genital stages. If any of these stages are too much for the ego, which is that part of our psyche that helps us to adjust to reality, then the desires or the id win, and we then have to repress the id wishes and develop symptoms. Repressing these libidinal wishes, resulting in symptoms such as your psychosomatic illnesses, will then allow human beings to make adjustments to society.
I do not believe you, Dr. Freud. And I have had enough for today. Good day, sir.
Goodbye, Dora. My mistake in working with Dora was not allowing her to explore her erotic transference to me, whereby I represent the father figure. That would have cleared up the matter about her false anger toward me and other doctors. I was unable to get to the deeper meaning of her symptoms, which was her pre-Oedipal bisexual attachment to Frau K, which is of course normal in early development. This symptom is usually grown out of after social roles are laid down beginning in the phallic stage. The symptoms find a solution with the sorting out of the Oedipus complex. These psychoanalytic elements would have helped her to let go of any anger she felt at the adults in her life. She could then see that her sexual feelings for Herr K are the feelings any young woman would have.